Hi, welcome to our first lesson. Um, we just wrapped up surface area, so we're going to move on to volume. This is worksheet 1. You are going to get homework 34, which is going to be volume worksheet 2. After those two worksheets, then I'll assign a homework quiz, which basically will cover homework 33 and 34. And however well you do on that quiz will determine your homework score for homework 33 and 34. Most likely I'll assign that on Tuesday of next week. But I'm going to be very consistent with the way I normally teach this. So, number one on this homework is a prism. So you can see that I have my prism formula right here. And since it's volume, we're going to be using the last one right here. Volume equals capital B times H. And if you're wondering how to find capital B, well, it's a rectangle, so a rectangle is base times height, or little b times little h. So here we go. Let's pretend I want to call this guy the base. So if I draw one of those, one side is 6, and the other side is 8. So the volume is capital B times the height. Capital B, the area of the base is 6 times 8. So capital B for this problem is 6 times 8, 48. So that's going to slide in here. The height. So if this is the base, the height must be 11. So 11 goes here. So finally 48 times 11. The volume of this object is going to be 528 centimeters cubed. Anything with volume is going to be cubed. Number 2. So this one is a cylinder. So you can see I have my cylinder formula here and its volume. So we're going to be using the last one. I'll write that down very quickly. So for me to move forward, I need to know the radius, and it was provided. R is right here. I need to know the height, which was also given to us right there. So just plug it in. So it's going to be pi times 7 squared times 4. 615.8 yards cubed. If you want to see the calculator entry here, it's going to be the pi button times 7 squared times 4. And on this calculator, I want a decimal, so I'll include a decimal answer. And there's our answer, 615.8. Number 3. Our third example is actually going to be question number 4 in the homework. My goal is to do one of each type of problem so you can see it's basically the same thing we've been doing. We find the appropriate formula and plug things in. So the volume is 4/3 pi r cubed. This is r. Actually, this is the diameter. So the r is half of that. On the calculator, you'll take your 13.8 divided by 2. So 6.9 is the radius. And that's what we're going to use in here. 4/3 pi, 6.9 cubed. So that's what we're going to type in the calculator. One 1376.1 feet cubed. So again, it's all about finding the correct formula. and identifying all your givens and plugging it in. Our next example is going to be number 5. So this is a cone, therefore we're going to be using this formula. Volume equals 1/3 r squared h. So I need to know r, which is, that's the diameter, so r has to be half of that, 10. R is 10. The height is provided, 20 is h. So therefore, I'll just roll that into the formula. Type it in the calculator very carefully. So we get this value, feet cubed. So very consistent with what we did for surface area. We found the correct formula and just plug in the values. It gets harder when the base is not known. So let's see our next example. Yeah, our next example is a little bit harder. So the volume is capital B times H. And the base is this polygon. So this guy is going to be capital B. So I'm going to substitute that in. Capital B is 1/2 apothem times perimeter times the height. So let's see if they gave me all the information. 5.2 is the apothem. The perimeter is 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6. So the perimeter is 6 times 6, which is 36. And then the height of this object is going to be 6 units, or 6 inches. So they did give us all the information, we just have to type it in. 5.2 is the apothem, the perimeter was 36, and the height was 6. Again, type that in very carefully. So we're going to get 561.6 inches cubed. I did want to mention, I did post this document. Here's a formula sheet for capital B. And if you lost your original formula sheet for surface area and volume, that's also on the website. You'll also find this homework 33 on the website and on the Google Classroom. Okay, our next one. So here we have a prism, but the base is a triangle, so we're going to be using the volume equals capital B times H. The base is a triangle, so that's going to be 1/2 little b, little h, and this is a different h, so I'm going to call that capital H for this problem. So I know it can get a little bit confusing, so I'm going to draw the triangle. I'll try and give it the same orientation. So this is 8, and this is 6, little h. 1/2, 8, 6. What is capital H? What is the height? So this guy is capital H. The height is 6, but it's a different 6. And the 10 did not play a role for this problem. So again, typing that in. We're going to get 144 centimeters cubed. That would be the volume for number 24 on the homework. And our last example, it's still a prism. The volume is capital B times H. This guy is going to be capital B. The base is a trapezoid, so that's going to get rolled into here. 1/2 little h, little b1, b2, and then again, I'm going to call this capital H for this problem. So let's see if I can figure everything out. Again, to make it easier, you may want to draw one of your trapezoids. Oh, it's not drawing it. So 3 is going to be B1, 8 is going to be B2, the height, little h, is going to be 4.3. So I now have this one, and this one. And what is capital H? The height of this prism is 4. So substituting everything in correctly, the height of the trapezoid was 4.3. Little base 1 was 3. Little base 2 was 8. And capital H was 4. Go ahead and use your calculator for this part. So I'm getting 94.6 centimeters cubed. This is how you're going to do the whole homework. You're going to pick the correct formula, plug everything you know. If you have a complicated B, a base, capital B, you're going to use your base formula sheet to determine which one it is. In this case, it was a trapezoid, so that's why I'm using 1/2 height, base 1 plus base 2. I hope this made sense. You are going to have 2 opportunities to practice this, so you get basically 2 shots before you take the homework quiz. Again, that should be assigned on Tuesday. Okay, good luck.